Hi, welcome to Microsoft SQL tutorials. My name is Amir. This is continuation for SQL operators. In this session, we will learn what is logical operator, what is the syntax for the logical operator, and how to work on the logical operator scenarios. First of all, we'll check it out. What is logical operator? Logical operators compare two conditions at a time to determine whether a row can be selected for the output or not. When retrieving data by using select statement, you can use logical operators in where clause, which allows you to combine more than one condition at a time. So we will see the syntax for the logical operator. If you see on my screen, select expression or column names from table name where expression logical operator or comparison operator using expressions. If you see the logical operator, we can use between two expressions or two columns to compare the values. Okay, and in logical operators also we'll use subqueries over there to fetch the records. Okay, now we will see what are the different logical operators that what we are having. We are having AND operator or logical operator, not, in, like, all, any, between, exist. Okay, these are all the logical operators that what we're having. Let me explain one by one what are the things that what we're having. If you see AND operator, this AND operator allows existence of multiple conditions in a SQL statement. We can use this in where clause. Okay, so if you're going for OR operator, okay, the OR operator is used to combine multiple conditions in a SQL statement in where clause itself. But what is the difference for and OR? If in AND, AND operator, logical operator, if both conditions are satisfied or both expressions are satisfied, then only we are going to retrieve the data from the select statement. But whereas OR operator, any one of the statement is satisfied, then we are going to fetch the records. So we will check out this one in detail when I am going to execute the scenarios. Okay, but the simple thing right now for the description, and is nothing but both conditions has to satisfy, whereas OR operator, any condition satisfy, we will fetch the records. Okay, now going to NOT operator. The NOT operator reverses the meaning of the logical operator with which it is used. In the sense, if you're going to use, this can be used as not exist, not between, not in. This is a negative operator actually. So in the sense, if you're saying in the previous session that we have seen, right, greater than, not greater than, less than, not less than. This is the mean. It is a reversing the, values or the expression for the reversing the operator's meanings. Okay. Now going for in. The in operator is used to compare a value to a list of literal values that you have specified. So let us assume so that I want to check out list of the items. So what are the list of items that what I'm having? I want to check it out. Where I can check it out? By using where class. Okay. So what will happen? We can get the list of the values and we can compare the list of values at item by using in operator. Okay. Next, like logical operator. Like logical operator. The like logical operator is used to compare a value to similar values using wildcard operations. So what we'll do, if we want to we get the similar kind of values, okay, at the time we're going to use like operator. Okay, let's assume I'm going to give an example like if I'm having in the name, I don't know the exact value in the name, then what I will do, I will use the like operator where I will get the values. So let us assume I am having Alex, but I don't know the full name of the Alex. Then what I will do, percentage Alex, that I will do. So by using like operator. Okay. Now let me go to all. The all operator is used to compare a value to all values in the other set values. all, any, exist. These are all will be used in subqueries. For the whatever the values that we are going to get it in subqueries, we are going to compare that values. We are going to get first we are going to get the subqueries, and then we are going to comparing with the main table. Okay, the all operator is used to compare a value to all values in the other set of the values. What are the output that we are going to get it? We are going to compare over here. Next, any. The any logical operator is used to compare a value to any applicable value in the list of as per the conditions. So any means in the subquery, if you are having any value, okay, fetch that value and then comparing each and everything in the main table. Okay. Now going to between. This between logical operator you to search for a values that is within the set of the values. So if you see in and between, so what will happen? In is nothing but a list of the values, but between, let us assume if I'm having the range, it is the comparing with the range of the values. Okay, it will having minimum and maximum values. In between that range that we are going to check out the what are the values that we are having. Okay, and finally exist. The exist operator is used to search for the presence of a row in any specified table that meets the certain requirement. Let's assume, as I said, all, any, exist. If you see exist is also a subquery. In subquery, if I'm having any one of the record or one or more than records, then it will execute the main record, main table. Okay, this is the description what we are saying, but this logical operator is a little bit logical. Okay, so now what we will do, we will check it out. What are the scenarios that we are going to check it out, and we will execute them by using SSMS, that is SQL Server Management Studio. If you see on my screen, there are, for each and every operator that have used one of these scenarios. So let me go through one by one. Under operator. So what is the scenario? Fetch the records from the table employee whose current salary equals to 15,000 and city is Hyderabad. Okay. Now, first of all, let me see the table employee. What is the data that I am having? Okay. How I can go ahead? By using select store from tbl underscore employee. Now if you see there the what I'm going to check it out, the current salary is greater than 15,000 and city is Hyderabad. Okay, I want to satisfy both the conditions, then only we want to fetch the records, right? So we are going to use and operator over here. Let me go ahead and let me execute. Let me write the query first. Select store from tbl underscore employee where where what is the first condition, where current salary equals to 15,000 and I'm going to use which operator, and operator that I'm going to use it, and city equal to Hyderabad. Now let me see what we'll get it. So this is the where that what I'm going to where we have to write where. Now if you see, based on these things, we don't have any value. Let me check it out once again, is there any values? Because case sensitive also is very important over here. Let me see that once again. So if you see, there is no employee with the 15,000. So it is not satisfying. Let me take one of the example like that, which we are having 25,000, right? Let me go ahead and let me make it 25. Now you can see the records. What does this mean? If both records has been satisfied, then only it will fetch the records and it will give another output. That is called AND operator. AND operator is nothing but both conditions has to satisfy. Now let me show you the same condition over here by using OR operator. So OR operator is nothing but any one condition going to be satisfying, then it is fine. Okay, then retrieve the records. Okay, so what I'm going to do, select store from tbl employee where current salary equal to 15,000 or city equal to Hyderabad, right? Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to execute the query. I'm going to fetch the records. Okay, let me show you that one. If you see, so if you see the salary, current salary, it is 17,000, 25,000, 30,000, 18,000, but it is not satisfying the current salary equal to 15. But we are using our operator where city equal to Hyderabad. If you see, all the condition has been satisfied. So any one of the condition is going to be satisfying, then fetch the records. This is nothing but or operator. Any one of the condition is satisfying. Okay, fine. Now what I want to do, so I want to the like operator that I'm going to check out right now. Fetch the records from table employee whose employee first name starts with AM or like based on the AM. Okay, so I don't know what are the details that I'm having. So let me go ahead and execute it. Select star from TBL underscore employee, right? Where first name, employee first name is the column, employee underscore first name, like operator that I'm going to use it. If you see like, so I don't know what are the names that I'm having, like Jack. If I'm going to, I will show you multiple queries over here. If you see, it is going to be satisfying the no like operator, but exactly how we are going to use like it, if I will show you over here. I'm going to copy the same thing, but I don't remember the full name out there for the Jack. At that time, I'm just using, I know the first two characters of the name. At that time, I'm going to use JA and I'm going to use percentage. This percentage, what are the how many records it may be on the right hand side, JACK or JAS and JSON, whatever it may be, will fetch all the records. Okay, if you see right now also we're going to fetch the two records. It's like operator. Okay, that we are going to fetch all the records who are having the first name as JA. Now let me remove one more character and if you see, there are multiple records over there with a J starts with J. Okay, and it is like operator that we have seen. See, and the output that we have seen John, Jack, Jack, Julie. These are all the four records it has been satisfied. Now you can understand what is like operator that which we are going to be using. Okay, now we are going to check out the in operator. Okay, as I said, in operator nothing but what are the conditions that we are going to multiple conditions at a time. Sorry, multiple values at a time that we are going to use it. Okay, now let me see. Select star from TBL underscore employee where employee salary, which salary, current underscore salary in 15,000 comma 21,000. If I want to fetch multiple records at a time based on multiple conditions in the same current column, then we are going to use in operator. If you see over here, it is going to be satisfying the second one. Okay, in 15,000 I don't have any records, 21,000 I am having a lot of records in the current cell. So in operator, let me go ahead and let me modify one more time. Now, if you see the query, in the current salary, I'm having 18,002 records and 21,003 records. It is going to satisfy both the records, and then it is going to fetch the records in. What is meant by in operator? If you see in 18,000, what are the current salary in 18,000 and 21,000? Fetch all the records in the employee table. Okay. Now, not. So not, as I said, wherever we are going to use not, so it is reversing the meaning of the not, right? So first of all, what I want to get it, whoever not there in Delhi, I want all the employees. This is another scenario. So I want to check out the employees who are not there in Delhi. Okay, what I will do, I'm going to use not operator, select star from TBL underscore employee where first of all I will say you where city equal to Delhi. Okay, first of all, I am not using anything in the reverse main, just I'm going to check it out who are there in the Delhi. Okay, if you see, I'm having 5 employees over here, right? Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to fetch all the records 267. Then what I'm going to use, not in Delhi. Okay, then if you see, the city who are not there in Delhi, these are all the employees. Okay, now let me see not only one condition, they are not to be in Hyderabad. Then, so now over here, what I'm going to do, I want to check it out who are not there in Delhi as well as Hyderabad. Okay, fetch all the employees. See, I got 3 records only. Okay, this is the reversing of the in condition. So we can use not, okay, in reversing the meaning, not in, not exist, okay, not greater than, not less than. This is reversing the logic. Okay, fine. Now let me check it out between. I want to check all the employees who are their salary between 18,000 and 20,000. So how can I fetch it? By using between operator. Select star from tbl underscore employee where what I have to check it out, where current salary between, I'm going to use operator between 18,000 and 20,000. Okay, I want to check it out what is the salary in between 18,000 and 20,000. Now you can see, okay, the current salary is 18, 20, 20,000. Okay, let me make it. You are going to getting confusion over here, 18 and 21, which is in operator, right? Now what I'm going to make it 22,000 over here. Now you can see. See, the range is 18,000 to 22,000. See, 18,000, 21,000, 21, 21, 20. These are all the current salaries which is in between 18,000 to 20,000. The maximum value is 22,000 and the minimum value is 17,000. Let me make it the minimum value as 17 once again and let me check it out. See, now you are going to fetch out one more record over here, John, who are having 17,000, right? This is all about the between. This is the range that we are going to get it, right? Up to here, we have seen, with the single queries, we're not using any subqueries. Subquery now for the exist all any operator that what we are going to do, we're going to use subqueries to fetch the records. What is subquery? Writing a query in a query is nothing but subquery. Okay, now let me show you how to work on the exist. Okay, exist operator, as I said, exist operator, what it will happen, it will fetch the records from the subquery. If at least one record is there, then fetch all the existing records in the main table. Let me show you. First of all, let me write select store from tbl underscore employee where I'm going to use exist is the operator. Okay, select previous salary from table underscore employee where previous salary greater than 20,000. So first of all, to understand this one, let me copy this subquery and let me paste over here. Let me execute first this one. If you see, select previous employee from table TBL employee where previous salary is greater than 20,000. You can see the output. I'm having 3 records over here. So what will happen if this condition satisfy? If I found more than one record, then it will execute the select query. Okay, so if at least one record having in this subquery, then select star from employee will be the total employees will get the what are the list that we're having. Okay, based on this condition. Now let me show you how it will works. Now I'm going to execute the main query what we're having exist. See what is happening. Now I'm having at least more than one record in the previous in the subquery. So that's the reason where exists, yes, it is going to be satisfying the exist. When you are going to use, then select star from the employee. It is fetching all the records. Now for the time being, I don't want to satisfy this condition, so let me make it as 50,000. Okay, now let me check it out first of all this subquery. Now if you see, I don't have one record, I don't have a single record in the subquery. So if I fetch it, it is not going to be satisfying the subquery. So there is no records exist in the subquery, so it won't fetch the records. See, that is the thing where exists. If I'm having any single record in my subquery, okay, then fetch the record from the main query. This is about the exist operator. Now let me go to all operators. Okay, so in the same way, what I'm going to do, I'm just copying the scenarios. Okay, the queries that what I'm going to do. Okay, so but here select select star from table employee where salary current salary is greater than all values. Okay, so first of all, let me show you. I'm going to make a small change over here, 20,000 in the subquery and over here 20,000. Now let me first execute this subquery once again. If you see more than 20,000, what I'm having 21,000, 22,000, 25,000, right? All the values, right? I'm having these queries. If all the values has been satisfied, if you see more than 25,000, yeah, all the condition I has to be satisfied. What is the maximum value is nothing but if you see the maximum value, what is the maximum value? 25,000 is the maximum value. All the things about 21, 22, 25, which is the current salary, which is the current salary is greater than 25,000, please fetch that value to me. Okay, nothing but simply the maximum value of the previous salary. Okay, I want to fetch that record and changing the current salary is greater than that value. Okay, if you see over here, I'm going to make it as a 25. Okay, I won't fetch any records. In that case, there's no use. Now, let me go ahead and let me make it less than. And even I want to change it over here as the current salary as less than. Okay, now let me execute this. What will happen? If you see, all the employees 21, 20, 25, right? I don't find any employees less than all the this is here. If you don't forget it, this is not equal to, let me make it over here equal to, then we don't get 20,000 even also. Okay, that is what is this mean, all the conditions, all the records more than that, what are the records that we have fetched in the subquery, above all conditions, all records, please fetch the current salary. This is the mean of that. Okay, now let me go to any. Now any is nothing but any one of the value. It will check it out each and every value in the subquery. Now let me go ahead and let me execute the first condition over here. So if you see the current salary is 21, 22 and 25, right? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use any operator. For any operator current salary, I'm going to make it as greater than itself. Now let me show you this one. If you see over here, what is happening? Because of I thought to show you at a time once, it will be very helpful to you to execute. Now if you see what is an output. So first of all, 21,000 is the minimum. Is there any records more than greater than that values? Yes, there are 25, 21, sorry, 25, 30, 31, right? And if you see 21 also, I am having 21, 21, 21, 22. There are 25,000 records are there, please fetch them. 25,000? Yes. For each and every condition it has to satisfy. Based on that, any records, it will check out each and every record in the table based on any values in this table, in the subquery, then we are going to fetch the records. Okay, so I hope you understand the concept of exist, any, and all. Okay, if you're not able to get it, please reach me again. I will explain you once again. Okay, in this session, we have checked out AND operator, OR operator, like operator, in operator, not operator, between, exist, all, and any operators. Okay, I hope you understand these things. Thank you for watching this video. Have a